Set. Action!
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarah, and I'd like to thank you for coming to this conference of the Ventriloquist Society for the Prevention of Global Warming. We're here to discuss climate and how methane affects it. Our speakers are Michael and Dusty with their dummies Y and Q. Gentlemen, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the following statement. Our agricultural community has plenty of livestock that produce methane. Methane is a greenhouse gas which contributes to global warming. Global warming affects us all with changes in weather patterns.
How does livestock produce methane?
It's a byproduct of the digestive process of cows and other animals.
Well, how does it get out?
Put it nicely, bovine flatulence.
Does he mean cow farts?
You guys can't say things like that in public.
Why not?
Let's focus here, guys.
Scientists have found that methane is 21 times more powerful than carbon dioxide warming the earth, and it can stay in the atmosphere for up to 12 years. You said that livestock produce methane? Just how much methane comes from livestock emissions?
Every day, each cow burps approximately 280 liters of methane.
This adds up to be about 80 million metric tons of methane released from livestock each year.
That's a lot of gas. I mean, emissions. If methane from cows helps to cause global warming, maybe the cows know you're just trying to keep warm.
I think that's highly unlikely.
Does this problem only affect our climate zone?
No, global warming affects everyone, everywhere.
It affects urban and rural areas equally.
Okay, gentlemen, you've done a great job explaining bovine emissions and the problem they are causing. Are there any solutions?
Or are we doomed to breathe methane for the rest of our lives? I can already feel it getting into my lungs. I don't want to be doomed.
You're made of wood, you don't have any lungs.
And besides, we're not all doomed. There are several solutions to this problem.
How in the world do you stop a cow from burping and farting?
You can't stop the emissions, but the methane they produce can be used or reduced.
I once saw an episode of Dirty Jobs that showed a farm that was run by methane captured cow manure.
Yippee-yay, cow patties.
Shh,
You're interrupting.
Please continue, Sarah.
As I was saying, this farmer powered his farm entirely on methane gas. He collected the manure in an anaerobic digester, which is basically another name for an oxygen-free holding tank. As the bacteria digested the manure, the methane in it was released. The farmer collected the gas and used it to power his farm. Using methane this way keeps it out of the atmosphere, helping our climate. Are there any other solutions to this methane problem?
Yes, German scientists have created the pill the size of a tennis ball. The substance in the pill traps the gas in the cow's stomach and causes the cow to produce more glucose. This also makes the cow produce more milk and reduces the amount of methane released.
That's a really big pill. Yeah, I sure am glad I'm not a German cow.
Another way to reduce the methane is by feeding them a type of flour called bird's foot trefoil. By feeding them this flour, it breaks down the proteins which causes the methane. By feeding them this flour, you can reduce the methane emissions by up to 50%.
Wow, reducing cow emissions up to 50% is nothing to laugh at. Also, using a pill to create more milk instead of methane is brilliant. Not to mention that it's also profitable for dairy farmers. I was looking on the internet one day and I came across a picture of a cow in Argentina with an inflatable tank on its back. Do either of you gentlemen know anything about this?
You saw what? Are you sure you aren't crazy?
You can't say things like that.
Why not? I'm curious.
Actually, this is another solution that scientists are working on. The cow had a tank because it was hooked on its back because it was hooked up to its stomach and was collecting methane from it.
Right now, the scientists are only studying the methane, but we think that these power tanks could be used as an energy source.
This would reduce the amount of methane released into the atmosphere, provide us with a clean, renewable energy source, and help control climate change due to global warming.
This solution sounds great. The idea of taking something scientists are already using and finding a different use for it is genius. You've pointed out the problem, explained how this is a global problem, discussed some of the solutions, and even shared an idea of your own. This has been a very entertaining and educational afternoon. Thank you for your participation in this conference of the Ventriloquist Society for the Prevention of Global Warming.
The Yottabytes would like to thank you for your time. Do you have any questions for us?